Hi, I'm Kit from kiphakes.tv and I've got an unboxing video for you. Sort of. So this came in the post today and it's got the NHS logo on it, and this is a coronavirus antibody testing kit, and I've been sent one to do, and yeah, I thought what I'd do is I'd do it on camera with you lot, and so just A, you can see what it's like, and B, see how it works, and see if I possibly had the coronavirus at some point. I did have a bit of a cough at the sort of early-ish in the year, but I don't know. So yeah, this is the COVID-19 home antibody testing research study. It's being done by Ipsos Mori, who do lots of testing things for the government and surveys and things like that. And, you know, it is like a legit thing. And I basically signed up to this through the Zoe app. And if you haven't used that, basically it's an app on your phone where each day it asks you if you've had a coronavirus test and also how you're feeling. And if you're feeling fine, that's fine. It doesn't ask you any other questions. But if you're not feeling fine, it'll ask you more questions and it could sort of help you diagnose yourself and take yourself for a coronavirus test. So yeah, I signed up for that, and I said that I was willing to take part in any sort of testing or anything like that, and they wrote to me and asked if I wanted to do an antibody test. So I'm going to do it. Now, before I start taking the test though, I need to tell you about my Patreon page. Basically, if you want to help support me and this channel, then it would be really good if you could pledge some money via Patreon. It starts at just £3 a month, and there are different tiers. And the more you can pledge, the better the rewards are. And yeah, if you subscribe at the higher tiers, you will get to see my video content and my written content first. I will share that with my patrons first. The lower tier, you just get access to a special chat area of my Discord, which is very exclusive. Don't let any old riffraff in. Well, those who pay £3 a month. But yeah, if you want to join my Patreon, just go to patreon.com/kiphakes. The address is there. Not on the bits. Anyway, let's get on with this. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a bit funny about blood and stuff like that. I'm not very good with dealing with it. So there could be a high chance of me just collapsing on the camera. And I'm going to level with you. I'm quite nervous. Now, it is just a little prick. It's just like a little finger prick, and you drop some blood onto the panel. I've had a little look at the instructions already, so I'm not going into this completely blind, but equally, who knows what's going to happen. It might not even work. And they do say that the test results aren't even 100% accurate. So it could say I haven't had coronavirus, and I had, or inversely, it could say that I have had it, but I actually haven't. But yeah, and I will get a result within 10 minutes. So obviously I will share that with you as we go. But yeah, I just thought I would show you guys what was involved and what it's like and how it works. So yeah, I mean, there's not going to be gushing blood. I mean, well, who knows? It could all go horribly wrong. But I don't think there'll be any gushing blood or anything like that. So if you're a little bit squeamish, maybe don't look at the testing part, because you have to get like a droplet of blood to come out. Good droplet. And get it in the test. So there will be blood, but only hopefully small amounts. So what is in the kit? Well, there's an information sheet for participants, and basically explaining who's running it, what's happening with all the data. I've had a read of that already. Basically, this is a letter about sort of saying thank you for doing the study, and it also tells me how I submit my results. I'm going to go online and submit my results afterwards, and you've also got to ideally include a picture of the test, so I will do all that, but I won't go through that process with you because they say it can take like up to 45 minutes or something. So yeah, I imagine there's lots of questions, and I won't bore you with that stuff. Just some additional information, and these are the instructions. So this is the instruction book that will tell you how to do it, and then in here we've got a little bag with all the gear in. So we've got like the paddle that you drop your blood onto. We've got some buffer solution, buffer the research slack, that doesn't work. And we've got some little finger pricky things to make me bleed. And a little plaster. And an alcoholic wipe. I don't know why Alexa came on there. Crazy cat. So yeah, I'm going to basically take the test now with you guys here, and we'll see what happens. I mean, it'd probably turn out negative, to be completely honest with you, and that's fine, I guess, because they don't even know if you've had it before whether you can get it again. And I'm not entirely convinced I have had it, but you know, this is for research, so I'm more than happy to help in this fairly small way. Glad they haven't asked me to do anything big. So yeah, so what I'll do is I will go through this step by step with you. Hopefully I'll edit it down so it's a bit quicker, because I imagine this is going to take a while. Anyway, so shall we do this? I'm nervous. Okay, right. So it asks you to read through the instructions before you started. I have done that already. Step 1 is quite simple. Please wash your hands with warm water, soap, and then clean them with a dry towel. I've done that. I've also got some hand gel as well, so I'm going to give them a quick whiz with that as well. And I'm going to do it on this desk here. I've wiped it down. It's been anti-backed. It's all nice and clean. I've got my overhead camera so you can see everything. Let's make sure that's on. That is on. Good. And let's lay everything out as it's asked me to. Yeah, I honestly feel quite nervous about this. Not because I'm scared about the results. I just don't like the idea of like having a finger prick. And I know that's so stupid, because you know there are people with diabetes and conditions like that who have to do this every single day, several times a day, and I'm just a big bloody baby. So let's lay it all out there. We've got the actual tester itself. Got an alcohol wipe, a nice little plaster, and what's this? Oh, this is the buffer solution. And then we've got these little finger pricky guys. So they basically give you 2, just in case you don't get enough blood out the first time. And you can prick another finger. Right, okay. Oh, there's a pipette as well, it said. Oh, no pipette. It's fine. I don't think I'll need the pipette. Right, I'm just going to give my hands a little anti-back as well before I start. Just, yeah, I thought I'd film this simply because I just thought people would be interested and people might be scared, and I'm a bit scared, to be completely honest with you, and I just wanted to show you that hopefully there's nothing to be scared about. Okay, take the testing stick out of this foil wrapper. I will absolutely do that. Oh look, the pipette's in the testing kit, right. Okay, so this is the area where your blood sample has to go, and that is the area where the buffer solution comes onto it, and this is the area that will give you the results. Hold the yellow lancet and twist the cap 1 full turn to unlock. You can then pull the cap until you feel it separate from the device. Remove the cap completely. Okay, so that is the cap. This is the lancet. Actually, do you know what? Before I do any of that, I'm just going to get some tissues. I don't want there to be like blood everywhere. There we go. Right. Some tissues to hand. Right, okay. So I've got to spin this guy. I'm such a baby. Right, so I think this is it. Oh, hang on. Got to wipe an area with my finger with the alcohol wipe. I mean, I guess I've technically done that already, but let's do this. Let's get out that wipe. Ah, mother. Okay, so there's to squeeze a drop of blood. I don't know how much is enough blood. I do apologise if you're a bit squeamish. But I am too. Is that enough blood? I want to do this right. I want to get it right. Sorry, should I just use the second one? Just to let's give them a bit more. Right, wipe my finger. I think I've got plenty of blood, but this isn't as terrifying as I thought. It doesn't. It's a bit like, ooh. Ah. Oh yeah, there's some blood. I feel satisfied I've harvested enough blood now. Sounds terrible, right? There we go. That is... Yeah, that's good. That's done the trick. Okay, so we have blood. Yeah, I think I screwed up with the first finger. I think I went a bit too low, but this other one has got plenty of blood. Right, let's get the plaster on that before... Yeah, I do feel like A, a bit of a baby, and B, a bit simple, because I've never had to do anything like this before, so I don't quite know. Right, plastered. Now I've got to do 2 drops of this stuff, and then we are in action. Right. 1, 2. Goodness me. Right, there we go. We are go. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay, well, stuff is happening, as you can see. What I might do is put the overhead camera into time-lapse mode and we can see it happening in time-lapse. So let's do that. So yeah, I'm kind of pleased that it seems to be doing something. It's a bit weird, isn't it? So let's, while we're waiting, we can have a little look at what the results are. So we can either have an invalid test result, which is the line next to the C is still completely or partially blue. Okay, that means the test has not worked and no result can be given. Well, that is gone straight away. There's no blue there at the moment anyway. And a negative test result is just a line at the C. That's how it's looking at the moment. And if I've had it, we'll get lines next to the G and M. If we see more than one line, it means this test is positive, but who knows. A negative test result means it's found no antibodies in my blood and it's unlikely that I've been infected with COVID-19. If there's a line next to the G, it means it's a positive test for COVID-19 and I've probably had it in the past and developed antibodies for it. And if I get an M positive line, it says that the test isn't reliable for that. So, well, as things stand, it's looking like a negative, which is good, I guess. Yeah, I've just liked doing the research, even though I've been a big baby about it. I mean, at least the test has worked. So the blue line has gone completely. That is good. That is a good thing. But we'll just watch it develop over time. Yeah, I can't see any other results coming through, so it looks like it's a negative. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a slurp of tea while this is recording, because I'm feeling a little lightheaded. I'm such a baby. Well, I've had a nice cup of tea, feeling a bit better. Honestly, I am a baby, but you know, I just don't like blood things. Now, I've also cleaned up the desk as well while we've been waiting, so I've just got to wait for the personal assistant, I won't say her name, to do her thing and let me know when it's all over. But it's very much looking like it's a negative, but that's good. I'm happy about that, because I think if it had been positive, I think it would have been playing on my mind quite a lot and thinking, oh my God, have I given it to other people? Am I like one of those silent carriers or whatever they're called? I can't remember the technical term. Super spreader. Am I a super spreader? Been called worse. Yeah, so if you haven't already, I'd thoroughly recommend downloading the Zoe app just to help for research purposes. Even if you're feeling fine and you haven't had any symptoms, they're using it to sort of see where the hotspots are. And while we don't have a track and trace system working in the UK yet, yeah, I think it's a good thing to try. And it's, you know, it's a free app. It obviously does collect some kind of data about you because, you know, it needs to know a bit more about you. But it's all like done in the aid of research, and it's helping the NHS through this crisis. And it's even if you just go into the app each day and say, yep, I'm fine, yep, no symptoms. It's helping, isn't it? Now, what I've got to do with the result... Oh, there we go. Alexa, cancel. So what they want you to do is take a picture of the result, and you have to put it on this template here, like that, and take a picture. So I will do that right now, because I want it to be within the time specified. There we go. Might not be the... Oh no, that's going to work okay. So that is the test completed. I passed. I think, yeah, maybe. So yeah, it's good news, I guess. It looks like a negative result, so that is good. Although they do say it's not 100% accurate, so I still might have had it. But from what the test says, it's a no. That's good. So yeah, hopefully that's helped you, maybe. And if it hasn't, then I'm really sorry. But yeah, hopefully that'll show you that it's not too scary to do one of these tests, even though I was scared. But in the end, it's all right, really. Just prick your finger in the right place in the first place, and you won't have to do it twice. Never mind. But yeah, okay, so that is it. Thank you so much for watching this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll be back soon for some more vlogging fun. See ya!